And lastly, what I'll throw on the con side, but is really more just a confusing thing than anything, is the dimensions of the paddles. So first and foremost, the Tempo does not use the whole allowable dimensions, which is a con in my opinion. I don't love that. But across the board, they all seem slightly off of the normal measurements that you'd see for a standard, elongated, or hybrid shaped paddle, which is not inherently a bad thing, but more just something that makes you pause. As I mentioned, I quite like the elongated shapes and also like the hybrid when that came out, but they are all actually quite close in their measurements. The Dynasty measured a width of about 7.6, while the hybrid was about 7.5, and the lengths were 16.4 for the Dynasty and 16.35 for the hybrid. Now, the top is a little bit different, so you'll notice you have a little more room on the corners in the Dynasty elongated shape, but otherwise you're talking about a very, very small difference here. Usually, an elongated shape is 16.5 by 7.5, and a hybrid is maybe something like 16.25 by 7.5 or a little more. But what we see here is the elongated shape is a little bit shorter than usual, while the hybrid is a little bit longer than usual, while remaining on the lower end of width for a hybrid. So what does any of this mean? Well, it really doesn't inherently mean anything. It's just worth noting because on one hand, you could get the elongated Dynasty shape, which does have slightly longer reach, a little more power, and a bit more stability out of the box, which is interesting to me. However, the swing weight doesn't give you as much room to work with in adding weight. On the other hand, you could get the hybrid, which is a much lower swing weight stock, allowing you to really dial in the setup that you want, and probably still stay at a lower swing weight. And for that, you're giving up less extra reach than you normally would.